Welcome to This is Private Practice. I am hiding out in my hotel room here this afternoon. We are into our 3.5 day here in Melbourne, and it's been a busy time for me to be connecting with customers. We ran our first Purple Coast celebration, 10th anniversary celebration last night. I've been wandering around the city a lot. I've been fitting in emails and phone calls and communications in between meetings. And to be honest, to be honest, this afternoon I'm starting to feel very, very weary. I've probably done more walking and cardiovascular exercise in the last 3 days than I've done in weeks. That tends to mess me about. My joints are really sore, and the excitement and fearfulness around the birthday celebration last night has probably worn me out, as most people in my world would know as well. So this afternoon I have chosen to stay hiding in my hotel room. I have been knocking out new procedures and policies in preparation for me taking leave in 5 weeks. I've been managing reallocations of clients because we had a consultant who's unable to keep working with us at the time being. I've been managing our pilot project. I've been taking inquiries from the people I've been meeting this week. So there's been a lot of people interaction. So if any of you are an introvert like I can be, there gets to a point where enough people now. So I made the decision to come back to the hotel after I'd wandered around the city. Yes, I did get lost, but only once today. The second time, the long walk back to the hotel, I chose to walk because it was sunny and it was pretty and I was just enjoying being out and about. Yeah, I didn't get lost. I'm pretty proud of myself. I even took a shortcut because Melbourne is full of these streets and laneways, and quite often when you're using Google Maps, it'll take you through the laneways and you're just like doglegging everything and like, where the hell am I going? So I'm pretty impressed with myself there. Something I wanted to share with you that came up in the celebration that we had last night, apart from the fact that the cake was amazing. That was a good cake. I hope the cake in Sydney is just as good, but it's going to be tough to beat that cake. Whew. But it was Nicola, we all love Nicola, she asked the group of people that were at the event last night what some of their thoughts were, opinions of, or their loyalty, what's precipitated their loyalty, what makes them loyal to me and to the Purple Co brand. And quite often we can feel like we're not good enough, and imposter syndrome likes to kick in, or comparisonitis likes to kick in. And I've, like everybody who will watch these videos, or anyone will probably ever meet, I deal with these issues all the time. They're a little bit different to what they were 20 years ago or 10 years ago. They come up a little bit differently for me now. Oh, good grief, social media has not helped. But anywho. But what was so important for me to hear last night and be reminded of was that my commitment to my practice, both as a clinician but also as a business owner, is to always show respect and dignity. And one of the key ways that I know to do that is if we can't help somebody, if it's not a good spend of somebody's money, time or energy to work with us, then I'm pretty quick to say we can't help. If I don't think we are the best fit for a particular client, I will make that known as soon as I know. If we start working with somebody and it's not a good fit, then I will facilitate change really quickly. And of the set of people that were in the room last night, 4 of them actually said that that was a key thing for them, that they were so impressed, and that was one of the things that made them trust us and trust me, was that I was just not seen as a money grabbing, please send me the referral so I can charge you for it, we'll work it out as we go referral source. I think I've been in this game and doing this work for long enough that we can quite quickly screen. We always get it right, but it's quite easy to tell when somebody is not a good fit for us, and that we can actually refer people on. And I think the other thing that came as an extension of that is that my network, my professional network, my knowledge of what services exist all over the country of Australia and now into the US, that I can be trusted for my opinion in terms of, I think you need to go to this person, or you need to see this type of person, and then I can facilitate that connection. And that's something that is well respected, and I'm really appreciative of it as well. So for those of you who may be feeling like money's tight or referrals are tight and you just need to grab every referral, can I ask you to please watch yourself? Yes, we need to do the work to pay bills. I get that, and I'm not going to tell anybody to go into massive amounts of debt waiting for your magical ideal client. That's a silly philosophy. Don't do that. What I do want to remind you of is the fact that your values are important. What is valuable to you at a core, whether it's your integrity, whether it's your ethics, your professionalism. For me, the words that come up time and time again are respect and dignity. My very, very first vision board, which was full of words, by the way, I didn't use pictures, was about creating a private practice where everybody involved was treated with respect and dignity. I'd come out of employment situations where I felt incredibly disrespected, where I had quickly lost respect for the leaders in those businesses, where I felt clients were disrespected and disempowered, and employers and other health professionals that just looked like everybody was being treated in a very undignified way and very disrespectfully. And I wanted to prove to myself that we could build a successful business, that we could build something that we create, that we are passionate about creating based on these principles, values of respect and dignity. I'm pretty quick. If I feel like I'm being disrespected, I'm pretty quick to arc up about it. And it's very difficult for me to work with people that I've lost respect for. Yeah, it's tough. And I know others find it difficult if they've lost respect for me it takes a lot of work to bring that back up, to feel respected again. It takes a lot of work, and let's face it, not everybody's up to that challenge. So enough about me and my respect issues. What I want to challenge you is to make sure that you are staying true to those core things, those things that help you sleep easy at night. So if you know that being respected, then treating people with respect, making sure that respect is a core part of your business. And what are the behaviors that demonstrate respect? Because there are so many businesses around, health businesses included, that will have a mission statement and a list of values on the wall, and things like integrity and respect will be up there. But the employees of that business, the people associated with that business, will tell you that they do not see that in action. So my challenge for you today is to get in touch with those core values, those core principles that you want to be known for, and then start to describe the behaviors that support those. Because I can assure you that when you are congruent with those things, the way you act with what you say, people will be loyal to you, and loyalty will build repeat business, and repeat business will create word of mouth, and your business will start attracting the types of clients that you want to work with. So I have really enjoyed being here in Melbourne, apart from the fact that I keep getting lost and it's cold, but I did get to hang out with Nicola, and I've been able to enjoy some wonderful food in Melbourne. We've gotten to know some crazy Uber drivers, some incredibly stoic taxi drivers, and I've gotten to know the city a little bit better on foot today. I think I may have worked out part of how the city works. Anywho, not quite sure what's going to be happening tomorrow, as we're flying home in the afternoon, and I've got 2 flight times in my calendar. So I hope my husband and I are flying home on the same flight. That could be disappointing if we're not, but I think that's just got something to do with me pressing a button or something. So if I see you tomorrow, hurrah! If I don't see you tomorrow, we will come back on Friday when we can talk about all things worth celebrating in our week. Until then, go be your awesome self.